Hey field testers, this is the Trout Ninja. Of course you're probably thinking, who is the Trout Ninja? Well, you've seen my name before on the return envelopes. Hey, by the way, so I'm going to be shipping out bait today. It's going to be in an envelope that looks like this. Can you see this? I got to talk really, really fast because I'm doing this on my iPhone. So you're going to see this Bob Hope stamp on it. If you see a Bob Hope stamp, by the way, some of those you may have different stamps. If you see a Bob Hope stamp, you can thank Field Tester 007 for that. Hey, 007, I appreciate it, man. Rock on, catch more fish, go conquer. So you're going to get an envelope like this. This is a number 10 business envelope. Now you got to keep it away from cats and raccoons and your dogs because it's going to smell like the ocean. So you got to be careful. Now, I got to look at my notes here real fast to tell you what I'm going to tell you about this. So I just whipped up this batch this morning. Today is Friday. It's the 11th of June. I think it's the 11th. I'm taking off to an appointment in a moment. I usually don't dress like this for my regular day job, but anyhow, when I mixed this bait this morning, the preservatives that are in it to keep this stuff, because I use natural stuff, and the natural stuff will rot if I don't have the right level of preservatives, and we've been tweaking this, but I used, there was hot water used to dissolve the preservatives, and it kind of makes it condense. In other words, there's a little bit of moisture in these bags. See, you'll get a bag, oh, where, hang on, shoot. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, sorry that's kind of dark here. All right, oops, I'm in one of my offices here. The bag kind of looks like this. See this? All right, it'll say 61110. It's dirty pink triple X, but holographic. The holographic is there's a special holographic reflection device in here. It's pretty crazy. I don't think you can see it right here in this kind of light, but when you look at it under the light, under the sunlight or a regular light, you're going to see some crazy sparkles, which are fish attracting sparkles. It triggers something in their head. It's craziness. But anyhow, so all right, let's see here. I'm looking at the notes here. So a little bit of condensation maybe. So if you see some condensation in that bag, get the bait out and smash it up in your hands to distribute whatever moisture was there, and then put it back in a little baggie. Plus I suggest that you double bag it because it smells like the ocean, all right? Also, if you're not going to use it for some period of time, you may want to just throw it in the freezer. So all I ask from you, by the way, is give me a full report. Let me know what happened with the bait. Now you got to be careful. I ask that you watch the video so you know how to use a Trout Ninja killer rig and the size of the leaders. Or if you're used to using floating baits and you're very successful with them, use these the same way. I got to warn you though, if you use really short leaders and you're fishing off the bottom using a Trout Ninja killer rig, if you use really short leaders, meaning like 8 inches, 6 inches, 8 inches, I can't keep catfish away from the rig, all right, from the Trout Ninja floating bait. I can't keep them away, and also carp too. Now I haven't fished in a lake where there's regular common carp. I just fish with grass carp, and I catch grass carp on this because I love catching anything. So the other thing I will mention to you, where it's legal, because it's illegal in some places, I want you to go ahead and again, we're talking about stock trout, chum the spot where you're going to be. I'm assuming you're in a lake or a pond or a slow-moving creek. If you're in a slow-moving creek, the chum part I'm not sure how effective that is, but in a lake or a pond where you're going to set up your lines, before you cast, before you put a hook on anything, throw about 10 to 15 pieces of whole kernel corn, canned corn, 10 to 15 pieces, and every like 10 minutes, 5, 8, 10 minutes, throw 4 or 5 out there. The fish love hearing that sound. It tells them that it's the dinner bell, because that's what it sounds like when they're being raised. They get fed fish pellets. All right, I'm going to get going here. I got to jump in the shower and get to my appointment. So enjoy the bait. I ask that you give me comments on the bait. I need a full report, man. Send me pictures, give me comments, give me the good, bad, or the ugly. Someone had mentioned to me before that, hey, look, sometimes it dries out. So if it dries out a little bit, it's okay if you put a drop of water in it and make it work for you. And, mold it like a putty, like Play-Doh. That's cool too. Some people, they'll take a little piece of paper towel, wet it, squeeze out the excess water, and drop that little piece of paper towel into the little bag that it's in. Or you can take the bait and stick it into a little jar, kind of like a little jar like this. I don't know if you can see that. So, all right, with that said, hey, man, go and kick some butt. So my Canadian field testers, it takes about 5 or 6 days to get there, so look for it at the end of next week. But my U.S.-based field testers, you should have this probably no later than Tuesday, all right? Go kick some butt on the water. I love it, man. We'll talk soon. God bless you. Enjoy the weekend. See ya.